Hello everyone, David Delano with GetSportsStrong.com. Long time coming. Making a pick here for the Celebration Bowl to start off the bowl season. A lot of bowl games, so I'm going to try to make these videos as short and sweet as possible. Of course, we could go on, but there's 41 bowl games. So I'm going to dive right into it. I am in a contest where I'm making a prediction on every bowl game. So I will have a pick for every bowl game as far as the contest goes, but then also I will tell you individually if it's a game that I feel confident as far as putting my money on. There may be some games I have a prediction, but I might say at the end, this is my prediction, this is what I feel based on the research, but I wouldn't personally touch the game. So let's get it started with the Black College National Championship game, the Celebration Bowl, North Carolina A&T. Aggies is coming at 9-2 against the Alcorn State Braves, 9-3 out of the SWAC. North Carolina A&T to start off, their most notable win of the season. They beat an FBS opponent, East Carolina, on the first game of the season. They had two games that they probably shouldn't have lost. They lost the 22-21 game to Florida A&M or FAMU, and then they also lost to Morgan State 16-13 this year. On the other side, Alcorn State, 3 losses, 2 to FBS opponents, 41-0 loss to Georgia Tech, and then Alcorn State also lost to New Mexico State, 52-42. They had one loss in the SWAC. They lost 28-25 earlier in the season against Alabama State. That was an upset. That game went in 5 overtimes. They lost that game in 5 overtimes, and Alcorn State's kicker missed 6 field goals in that game, which ultimately cost them. Now, could get into a lot of stats here. There's a lot of things even about these teams on paper. Total here set at 47.5. North Carolina A&T is a 7.5 point favorite. They're ranked number 11 in the FCS. They would have qualified for the playoffs, but these two teams, they don't go to the playoffs. They play for they play in this game. So both of these teams are going to be top defensive teams. North Carolina A&T, number 2 in the FCS in rush and total defense. Alcorn State, number 6 in the nation in total defense. Alcorn State lit up Southern in the SWAC championship game for 370 rushing yards. They like to run the ball. But will they be able to run the ball against a North Carolina A&T team that I believe is only allowing 72 rushing yards per game? Now, overall, I think Alcorn State, though, does have the better offense. Alcorn State did rank 12th in total offense in the FCS. North Carolina A&T only 72nd. Now, one thing to look at here. When you look at a team like North Carolina A&T, they're the favorite. They're 8-point favorite. This is the 4th Celebration Bowl. The MEAC that North Carolina A&T is representing has won 2, and the SWAC has won 1. These two teams played in the first Celebration Bowl in 2015. North Carolina A&T won 41-34. That's when they also had Tariq Cohen, current star for the Chicago Bears, on their team. Look, all 3 Celebration Bowls up to this point have been decided by 7 points or less. I look at Alcorn State as a 7.5 point underdog. I can buy the hook and get it to 8. 2 pretty even conferences. 2 teams, good defenses against the run. 2 teams that like to run the ball. I expect a smash mouth game. Both of these teams are excited to be there. I'm going to go with the Alcorn State Braves plus 8. And yes, I'm making a personal wager on that as well. Maybe not the biggest play, but I do like Alcorn State plus 8. Let's get this bowl season started off with a win. That's the pick for the Celebration Bowl. If I had to make a pick on the total, I also would lean on the under 47.5, but I'm not going to personally make a play on that. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe, you can do that. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless everybody, and let's enjoy the holidays and some college football bowl action.